Hey fellow nerds, welcome back to the Fellowship of the Nerds, and today we have a really amazing lightsaber review. This is probably one of the holy grails of lightsabers, not necessarily because it's a character that people love or is universally praised. I don't dislike it. I'm not super crazy about him. About her, that should give you a clue. But her lightsaber is, without a doubt, one of the coolest lightsabers I've ever seen in Star Wars, with the handicap that it's only on screen for like 30 seconds, which is a downer because realistically speaking, we might not see this character for a while on screen, if ever, again. So it is a bit of a disappointment that we don't get to appreciate this lightsaber. But without further ado, you already seen the start of this video, so you know what's coming. This is KR's Rey Skywalker slash Palpatine lightsaber. Let's open this bad boy up and see what's inside.
Okay, so the first thing that you'll notice once we open this beautiful box is that it comes with a little bag of screws. Now, when they originally sold this, you had the option to buy spare screws. Now, these are very important because these are for a very peculiar part of the lightsaber, as you see later in the video, and these are custom made. So essentially, these were the only ones that exist out there that they made, that if you were to need a spare one, that would fit onto the saber. So better hang on to these. And once we continue, we lift the foam, and then on the top there we can see a little sheet. Those are the instructions of all the gestures and all that. And we unwrap this beautiful wrapping paper, and here is the impressive lightsaber.
This is one amazing lightsaber. Just look at this. It's really something. Now, you were able to get this either already weathered or just black. Obviously, this is the weather version. It already comes with the wrap area. This is 100% screen accurate. Really amazing. And look at this. It's the only lightsaber that you can buy out there that the actual ignition is also an opening thing, just like in the movie. So it's 100% screen accurate. Really amazing. Now, obviously, to turn this on, you have to use the kill switch first. This being a Profi, but then really amazing. Now I've removed the screen, the blade plug from this for review, but obviously it does come with an incredibly accurate blade plug. You can see here, fits absolutely perfectly. And you can see when you turn it on, you might not be able to capture this on screen. Let's see, let's give this one more try. There is a little ignition flash thingy that this saber does in the movie that is really amazing. Now, I have had the Nexus version of this lightsaber, and even though the sound font that it had was the standard, right? Was the standard ignition, the standard font that the lightsaber brought, the ignition was incredibly screen accurate. It was blue and green, and it was it really came out brilliantly. This font from Kyrophonics and K-Bar, this is not necessarily, I mean, sound-wise, it is on point, but the ignition process itself of the blade is not 100% accurate. This being a Profi, I cannot just, get on my computer, switch it on the SD card, and off I go. I'll have to reprogram, which I will get it to, and if I do, sorry, not if, when I do, I will update you with a very short video just with the ignition, just so you can see. But you can already see that it already lights up. The best way that obviously you're going to be able to see this is once we go outside, so let's do that now. How amazing is this saber? How ridiculously cool is this saber? Now, we're going to give it another go here, just so you can see it up close. But let's first put the blade on, and I'll talk to you about what the pros and cons about this lightsaber are. Now we have the blade put on. Now one of the first pros or cons, depending on how you look at it, that you'll find is that you'll need an actual screwdriver, which I find a pro because it's this is done in a rudimentary way, if you will, by Rey. So the fact that you're able to keep that feeling, that illusion, in my mind, is a positive. So absolutely a good thing. But you don't get to use your typical Allen key. So if that's something that you really like, you're not going to get it on here. So sorry about that. But once you put your blade in, you see that it's really amazing. Like I cannot fault this at all. And now we're doing the color changes. Okay, so we got there a little bit mixed up with the Profi, but essentially once you turn it on, depending on how many times you click it, you enter the color scheme. Funny enough, instead of telling you that you're choosing color, so that you just hear your BB like you just heard, and that's what basically tells you that you enter the color scheme. Really, really cool. Always like an amazing thing when it comes to Profi boards. This does have a lot of options when it comes to fonts. Empress Palpatine. This one's actually very cool. You can see the buzzing effect of it. It's really, really amazing.
Rey Skywalker.
This one is the same as the other one. It shows it doesn't have the ignition effect when it turns on. So you can see here, it just comes on. I mean, it's still cool that you can see the blade through, but it's not exactly the same.
Final steps.
Always great to hear Luke Skywalker. Still the yellow one. And again, no special ignition. Empress Palpatine.
Balance.
Funny enough about this one, see if you can spot why I say that. Might not be able to see it properly in camera. But the balance is purple, which kind of is the point that Mace Windu had about his Vapad and why it was a balance between the dark side being channeled through the light side of the Force. So it's pretty cool. That stupid detail, but really, really cool one.
Young Rey.
We all recognize that voice. This is Anakin's / Luke's collar.
Rey Skywalker.
Not necessarily sure why this changed. I do believe that this is when Rey redoes the saber on Rise of Skywalker when it's fixed, and that's why the ignition is not the same. The color's not just quite right because the saber is fixed. You can tell me if I'm wrong on that. Leave a comment and tell me if I'm wrong. But I think that's the reason why this is different.
That lightsaber was Luke's.
Hmm?
I'm never touching that thing again. Something inside me has always been there.
See, this color is a bit lighter, and the humming is not that deep. So really, really interesting how the nuance of it all is.
Oh, the Jedi.
Layers. And really, really cool. Really, really amazing.
All right.
The smooth swing of it is really, really cool as well. So absolutely want to check out. That's it. That's our review of this amazing saber. Now, you are going to ask me, is this worth the money? Because this lightsaber is $800 if you're seeing this in the States, roughly around 600 pounds. in the UK. No idea how much it could be in Europe, but I'm gonna guess it's around the same price, 600, 700 euros. It's not a cheap saber. I was able to get it on a very good deal, so I will not complain. It has a lot of extras, more so than what you get when you buy it, so I cannot complain, and the saber is fantastic. But if you were to ask me, is it worth it for that price just for the gimmick that it opens the petals? I would say no. You would be better off with one of the sabers, say from Art Sabers, from other people, that would look really cool as well, and that you can get weather and it look fantastic, but it won't have that little feature, but it's still worth it. So that would be my recommendation. Anyways, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think about this. If you like Rey or don't like Rey, that's up to you. But tell me about this lightsaber. Thank you very much for joining us, guys. And until the next time, remember to live long and prosper. May the force be with you. May the odds be ever in your favor. Whatever it is that you are into, just enjoy it. Thank you, nerds.